All right, welcome back. I did not make it down to my shop today. I'm all sick again. I took a chance and I went down to the old community cycling center and did a little salvage sailing, and went over to Bike Farm, did a little bike farming, and then did a little bathroom time at a burrito place around the corner, and then came home. But I figure we still go through this stuff. My friend Jeff, who has Bicycle Emporium, he's got 2 bikes he wants me to come get. One he wants to just give me for free, which is very weird. I think he's just trying to get me out there because he knows I go out there, I might buy 5 or 6 bikes. It usually happens. So I was going to do that today, but I didn't feel up to it. So I didn't. Maybe I'll bug him and see about doing it tomorrow or some other day, or probably next Sunday, really. There was somebody on Craigslist who had some stuff I wanted cheap. I messaged them and we made a plan. I was going to go meet them at noon, but the time got away from me. It was like, it went from 9:30 to, 1:30. Like, it felt like it took an hour. So I'm a little out of it and sick. Hopper. It's a Hopper, in case you guys haven't met him. It's the second dog that I rescued, but my sister adopted him. And him and Scout, my dog, are best friends. And me and my sister got a duplex now, so we each live on one side. And the dogs get doggy doors in the whole backyard together. We fenced the whole backyard as one big yard. And they're real happy about it. They're real chilling. Just got home, so they're still a little extra excited and needy. Scout found her squeaky ball, so she got over it already. But let's look at some stuff I got. Salvage sales is real thin again. There's a couple good bikes. There's one old Moto Pecan. It's not a high-end bike, but at some point someone put some Strong-Light 489D cranks on it, and I want them. It's the same guys who go in there and grab all the good bikes every time. They show up like 3 hours early and sit in line, and they buy up everything that's 35 or 40 bucks, and then they literally just put air in the tires and put them for sale on Craigslist for 150 bucks a piece and just blow them out. I got one a couple weeks ago. I almost bought from for 150 bucks, but I was like, I don't have the room. I have too many projects. So I told him I wanted those cranks. The kid was asking me. He said he needed a front derailleur, and I said, you can come dig. You can have all the front derailleurs you want. I'll swap you a couple things for that bike or for those cranks. They looked really nice, but old French metallurgy wasn't so good. I've snapped a couple sets of 49Ds, so I don't want to pay top dollar for them. I would love to get them in a trade. So I saw that. He brought in, basically the only new stuff was a big old box of tires someone donated. I thought about it, but I'm like, I don't need a whole bunch of 723 tires. At the end of the salvage sale, we were hanging around. I was helping BMX Gary load a bunch. He bought 3 BMX frames and some other parts. I was helping him load that stuff into his van. And the guy brought out the whole box of tires, just threw them out as a free box. So I couldn't help but get this. This is a Schwalbe Stelvio. This is one of my favorite tires when I was a fixed gear kid because they had this good hot pink and they rode great. They lasted a long time and they're pretty. There is a pair, but the one of them was totally squared off and flat. The back one 2 miles. This front one looks real good. Still got like a line in it, so maybe it was on a fixed gear. So I couldn't help myself. I grabbed this tire. I wasn't going to grab another one, but everyone was digging through, and this one fell out. This is clearly a new, never mounted or installed 700 by 23 Maxxis Colombier Maxxis folder. I don't know, but it had one of the reusable bead ties on it, and I love these guys. I know it's only like $10 or $15 for a pack of like 100 of these or whatever, and I almost bought one the other day at the hardware store, but I did not. This has also been in just a bucket in their back parking lot forever. If I decide to take it, it's a piece of one of their old tool benches from the shop. For some reason they cut some of these benches up. I took a big long rectangle piece and mounted it on the wall in my new shop to hang my my surge protector power strip on. But I figured I'd take this, I'll hang something on it, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool, big part of a pedal wrench, part of another wrench. A little sign that says not a wrench. I might have had an arrow going to something. Whatever. Old tool boards. I didn't find too much stuff. This is in the free box. I don't know why I took it. It's a pretty quick, easy on. Looks like it'll fit basically any saddle and just have like a little rubber bandy thing on the front. It's got big pockets. It's big. It's green. It's got a tear in it. Why did I take this? I don't know. Sometimes you check these and you find money and stuff in them. I've had several friends say they've found $20 bills in these. One of my friends said he bought a bike recently, and he went to switch the handlebars and open it up, and one side had an old guy's credit card information. So he brings a card on his rides, I guess. The other side he had a $200 bill stuffed in there, emergency money for long bike rides or whatever. So that's, you just start checking handlebars and grips more often. Shoosh. So I got this weird thing. Here's one tube. There's a bunch of new tubes. Here's one tube. It has a really long valve. It's threaded. It's probably a 723. And it was just sticking out to me as the one I grabbed. Found this stem. It's a black stem. I think it's also 1-inch threadless. I usually have pretty good luck selling 1-inch threadless stuff pretty quick. It's kind of rare. I think I have one on there right now no one cares about. It's really long, like a mountain bike one, but usually I get a Ritchie or a road one. This could be either mountain or road. Really. It's going to be a nice flat road. It's all black, no logos, no nothing dumb. It's fine. It's whatever. I keep telling myself, do not get more threadless stems. I have like 7 bins of threadless stems. I never use them. Got it. Here's another reusable bead tie. I think this was mounted onto some set of fenders that somebody else grabbed. But this is SKF. Basically, it looks like brand new fender hardware. All the little mounts and stays and bolts and nuts and all the stuff that you can never find when you have one broken one. So I grabbed it. One of the other kids got a different set of SKF fenders that had really nice Ravello handmade leather mud flaps on them. This guy who had a Rivendell only kind of boutique store here for a while. I was a little jealous of that. I didn't even look. I have too many fenders. If I would have saw those, I would have grabbed them. Those things were like 40 or 50 bucks new. They're pretty nice. This is also in the free box. I don't know why I grabbed them. A matching set of white Minora bottle cages from Japan. One's pretty bent, like they usually are. Who wants a matching set of white bottle cages? I don't know. My old bottle cage thing's overflowing too. There's just nothing good, so I was just grabbing. This was in the free box as well. It is a steel. It looks like a 110 BCD steel chainring. I bet you it's a 42. I have not counted. It's not stamped. It's nothing fancy or special. This is great for one-buys or replacing middle rings on people who are super commuters and ride their bikes into the ground and destroy everything, including alloy chain rings. It's in good shape. Other than being steel, there's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't put on a light bike, but put on a city bike. One of these black quill bolts with the little metal topper dudes. I usually like the ones that are flat, but I will sometimes save these for when I make my own steel stems. I'll braze this actually in. Yeah, it's steel. Braze it into the top of the stem tubes and it's just sitting there. So I kind of hoard those. I bought a bunch of stuff to make quill stems, so maybe I will sooner or later. Here is a single random Shimano low-end shifter. It's missing the little shifter cap thing. It's broken off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-speed shifter. I don't even know if it's got enough room to pull into 7. Put it on friction. It feels terrible. So that was in the box. I grabbed it. It's got the plastic piece. It's not broken, just the top cap. It is 6 speed only. But I think I got some at Bike Farm I might be able to put onto this shift pod. One of these things, I have a zillion of them. I don't know, maybe someday I'll want more. Bike tie. So I grabbed it. These are mounting on your car and putting your fork into your roof rack or whatever. It's an old style one. I mostly put these in the vise when I'm working on forks, and I can connect the fork down by this and do stuff. But I have a bunch. Whatever. One pump that was interesting. Blackburn FP1M frame fit high pressure. So it is a frame pump. It's spring loaded. It's got some sort of weird locking or turning mechanism. Oh, there it is. So usually this style of pump, you have to turn it and lock it out to make it work right. If you leave it where the spring's still on, then you don't get the actual pumping action you want. But it's spring loaded. It has a pump peg hole drilled up here. And then this is just like a crotch that you like set into something. So they're made for top tubes, but if it's short enough, I like to use them on seat stays instead. And it's got the solid aluminum barrel. I bet this on threads. I bet I can get it painted to match if I like. I don't know. I'm hoarding too much junk. So that was all this stuff. Nothing exciting. It's not like I found a Philwood bottom bracket or an XTR derailleur, which happens sometimes. Just more junk for the piles. This is pretty cool. Oh, and this bar. This bar has definitely been wrecked on. It's a little scruffy in the bar end, plugs put in. It's really light. Answer Hyperlight by Easton, EA70. Doesn't look bent to my eyes. It's a really light old mountain bike flat bar. It's by Easton. Maybe someone will care or want it. Maybe it has a big dent on this side. Probably from wrecking and falling on the bar end lever. And a little extra bar ends to clamp on. And this side's got a little one too. I don't know, probably not. It'll probably just end up going in the recycling. Then I went over to Bike Farm and had this cool vintage metal box on their free table, so I grabbed it. I went and dug around their recent unprocessed donation bin, because that's the most fun. Digging through all their processed stuff is depressing. But here's a Jaguar long straddle cable. Brand new in the bag. Got that. In their road derailleur bin was this Shimano 600 Ultegra tricolor 8-speed era. Pulleys aren't even worn out. This is a pretty nice derailleur. It's not even that scruffy. These tricolor things used to be my favorite. So I grabbed one of these. I grabbed a stem first, a silver stem in the bucket, but then when I was checking out, somebody there thought the stem might be worth something. They wanted to charge me too much, and it wasn't. It was just a Bontrager silver stem. It just looked kind of nice. Oh, a Biopace 28 tooth in a ring. I had to steal one of these off a crank set from my brother-in-law recently. Oh, it has a bunch of wear on it. I didn't even notice. This side looks fine. You flip it over, like, oh, that's kind of shark fin. So I may or may not put it back on that crank. I'll probably just throw it in the trash, honestly. They charged me $3 for it, whatever. But I also found this Deore Mountain LX SIS 7-speed shifter. It's one that had, instead of having a clamp-on body, it's like a really early one that was dumb and has a bolt, so you have to bolt it onto that specific brake lever. I am wondering, though, if this is... Well, this might not be normal. This thing has 4 big pins. And this thing has a spot where it maybe used to have 4 big pins. So I might be able to bolt it on to this shifter body, but I don't know if it'll actually locate. Or maybe I can steal the bottom plate out of that. Stuff all kind of screws together. But maybe I can, yeah, pull these two apart and put them together and use this clamp. And use this shifter. Make a nice 1x7 mountain shifter. I have lots of Mountain LX cranks and rear derailleurs. I got this random bag of random shims, the bar shims, single brake. I think he charged me $1 for the brake pad. I don't care about that. There's a nice set of front track nuts. I do care about that. I was getting track wheels and missing the nuts or totally rounded out. And a 28.6 shim. I don't know what that's for. One fender mount thing. I saw the other one in a different bucket. I probably should have grabbed it. Oh. This little bag, it's got a rear light clamp-on bracket, and then several little fender mounting brackets and P&R clamps. Always good to have. This bag, which has some writing on it, doesn't mean anything, but I think it's the shim spacers for Ortlieb panniers or something similar. Single black barrel adjuster, it's all aluminum and black and not mangled. I thought it was cool. A fender spacer. They come with disc brake fender kits and stuff. These things are invaluable cutting out spacers to size. I love them. A single old Shimano dust boot for probably the first generation XT, but probably a bunch of other stuff too. I don't actually know what thing it fits. But this box, oh wait, one more thing. One more little baggie. It's got 2 little mushroom ferrules. You use the old style Diacomp brake levers. And then just a couple of cable tips and shift ferrules and stuff. So nothing too fancy. But I love this old metal toolbox. This is neat. Cool. So, just the little scores. I didn't go out and get those bikes. I was going to go to my shop and get a frame I want my sister to look at. She wants me to buy her a bike. She had me sell her folding bike. She wants a bike she can cruise around and go run errands on and take over to my friend Lindsay's house. We go bike riding from there sometimes. And my friend, I was looking around. Everything has too small or too big. She needs probably like a 52. My friend Jeff has a 52 vintage 70s, like whatever, Nishiki or something, but immaculate condition, all original, 27-inch wheels. So if I take the wheels off, respace and line the frame to 130, probably make it a 1x and 700C, so you can fit 32s and fenders you want, maybe even 35s and no fenders. Cruiser bars, the whole thing, basket on the front, make it a cool basket bike. So I might go get that from Jeff. But then also I realized I have that Mercian, I have a late 60s, early 70s Mercian that had the full 650B mods on. Respaced, realigned, changed all the braze-ons, all that stuff. I told her I have that. If she wants, I can do the other bike for free. Or if she wants, she can pay to have it powder coated any color she wants. I can put my modified by Star Michael stickers on it. Build it up really nice with spare parts I have lying around, do a cute build. And she'd only have to pay for some Velocity rims, probably a wholesale. You know, my wheel builder, spokes and labor, probably a wholesale. I'll give her some hubs. I have some nice Shimano 600 tricolor hubs, some other stuff. So, you know, it should be in $300-400 maybe for paint and wheels. And I'll just give her everything else. I got a good set of used tires. I got some Panache Pasalas and 650B42. You know, I got stuff. So she might go for that. I was going to go and get it and bring it here and throw some 650B42 wheels on it. So just stand over it, make sure she likes it, sees the potential. So that could happen, or I could buy the other bike for $80 and just put free stuff into it too and make it a really, really nice city bike. So maybe tomorrow. And I'm sorry I missed the girl on Craigslist. Gino AT cranks, some other stuff. I'll see if I can bug her tomorrow or Tuesday if I'm feeling any better. Anyways, that's my scores video. Thanks for watching. And I'll next time I get to the shop, I will do that Bridgestone free bike build bike tour video. It'll be cool. Thanks for watching.